Hey guys, and welcome to an Aspie's point of view where I give you my opinion on stuff. I do want to preface this video with a trigger warning. I am going to be talking about the suicide bomber who bombed in Manchester outside of Ariana Grande's concert. So if that is going to be triggering for you, please go ahead and turn off this video. I completely understand. A little background on my relationship to Ariana Grande. I've been a fan of hers since 13. She was in the musical 13 and she was just wonderful. And I became a fan very quickly. So obviously when she got her TV shows, I watched them even though I was a little bit older. And I was a big part of her Twitter fan base. And they meant a lot to me, the people that I met on Twitter. I didn't have a whole group of friends. I was going back and forth between college and home, and then my parents moved away from where all my friends were. And it just got to the point where they became my family, those people that were on Twitter. And we would go on Twitter at certain times of the day and have conversations back and forth in tweets. And everyone always said to me, you know, they'd laugh and they'd say that Twitter wasn't a place for conversations, but for us it was. And I fostered some really good friendships with fellow Arianators. If you look at my old YouTube channel, it's full of Ariana Grande fan videos and music videos that I made for her. And the night that Ariana Grande followed me on Twitter, I probably did not stop smiling for about 6 hours. I was so excited. And then the fandom changed a little bit. People started threatening to commit suicide, and me being the person that I am, I kept trying to stop them. Talk to them until all hours of the night. And one time it just got too real. Somebody asked me to call the police to help their girlfriend, and I did. And then I spent the rest of the night worrying that that the police were going to come to my house and arrest me for making a false call, because technically I didn't even know if this person existed or not. They didn't, but it kind of drove me off of Twitter and away from that fandom for a while. But obviously I was still following Ariana's career and everything like that. I was still a very big fan of hers. I just wasn't on Twitter as much anymore. So yesterday, when the news came out about the bombing, I was at my boyfriend's. We had just gotten into the living room, and I was checking Facebook, and I sat down and I said, oh my God. And at the same time, I heard him take a very sharp intake of breath. And he said, are we looking at the same thing? And I said, I'm pretty sure we are. And immediately my heart went out to everyone involved, to everyone involved in the situation. The families that didn't know if their children were okay, the families that knew that their children were not coming home today. Ariana, of course, because it was at her concert where these people were viciously attacked. The people of Manchester, everyone. My heart just, it bled for everyone, and it still does. And what I never will understand is these people that do these horrific acts. I will never understand them. I know there's no difference between the life of an adult and the life of a child. It's all a life. But this person killed children. They attacked a concert venue where they knew children were going to be. And that to me is the worst crime of all, because these children had no chance to live their lives. An 8-year-old was one of the victims who died. She had no chance to live her life. She was supposed to be having the best night of her life, going to see one of her favorite performers, and it ended with her dying. And that's unfair and not right and completely wrong. And I will never understand why someone feels like it's okay to take the life of somebody else. I will never understand that. My heart goes out to all of the families affected, everyone that was affected. Of course, like I said, Ariana, her team, her mother, who took people backstage in order to protect them and help them. My heart goes out to everyone, and I felt the need to make this video, not because I was personally affected, because as far as I know, none of the people that I chat with, and I will be checking later today again, but none of the people that I chat with were a part of this incident. But the Ariana Grande fan base is strong and is very tight-knit, like a family, and I feel like now is the time that we need to put our hearts up and stick together and show the world that this was a tragic and unfathomable act, but that we will get through this, we will be strong, and we will be strong for each other. So that's my point of view. For anyone who is hurting right now, I'm sorry, and I wish that I could take away your pain. I know that I can't, but we're with you. We're with you all. From the bottom of my heart, we're with you. Bye.